on divorce court today. With an age difference of more than 20 years, Eric and Olympia's romance is on the rocks. He says she neglects her duties in their home. She's afraid he will move out with a woman his own age. Eric Warren and Olympia Morris have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now.
Mr. Warren and Ms. Morris, you've been together for a while. You have a 2-year-old, but you're 43 and she's 20. Tell me how you two got together to begin with. I mean, spanning that huge age gap.
Her brother and I are friends, and we have mutual friends. So it's like, you know, barbecues, family functions, gatherings, and she would appear periodically through the functions. And like, I don't know if I caught her eye, she caught my eye, but in a little eye contact, and I knew she was young, so I stayed away, you know, but through the parties and the repetition of meeting each other and seeing each other, she kind of pursued me like she was the aggressor in the situation. I was very passive, just like every time I say the age, every day is just, it's amazing that we can even cohabitate. She attacked me.
What?
She attacked me.
Now, Ms. Morris,
Attack.
you saw
Attack.
What was it about him that said, I gotta have him?
He's funny. I mean, he's a good guy. You know, he's pretty funny. He's an all-around good guy. He has a nice, sensitive side that I like. He's a little rough around the edges that I kind of like as well. And he knows how to be a gentleman. You know, he'll hold the door open for me. He holds the car open, you know, the car door open, those kind of things. And when I noticed that, I was like, this is a guy that I could see myself with. Like, I could actually see myself in a relationship with him.
Even though you have a 2-year-old together, she wants to leave, and I want to know, you've painted a very nice picture here. What went wrong? Why are we here?
Him.
Well, since you seem anxious to speak on it, Ms. Morris, I will start with you. Why do you say this is no longer feasible?
Oh, my goodness. Your Honor. He's childish. He throws tempers like a child. Like, when he gets angry, these temper tantrums that he has, I expected from our daughter before I expected from him. I mean, he throws things, he slams doors, he yells, he likes to isolate himself, you know, and it's kind of like...
Well, give me an example of something that would send him into a tirade.
Okay, here's a perfect example. I have a friend who I was going to go pick up my friend. And, you know, I ran the idea by him because I didn't want him to just be like, why is she knocking on the door? So I was like, well, babe, you know, my friend's getting ready to come over. She's going to ride with me to go get the taillights fixed. So he goes, why her? I don't like her. Why is she coming over? She's useless. She's always using. She's nagging. And, you know, and I'm just like, one, I don't have friends, honestly. You know, she's like one of my many good friends that I like to keep around. And I try to explain that to him. I said, well, she's my friend. You know, she's not coming inside. She's getting off the bus, and we're getting straight in the car, and we're going to the shop. I still don't want her around. Every time she's around, just bad luck. Something always happens. We have to spend money on her. We have to come out of pocket. Then before you know it, she's gonna want to stay the night, sleep on the couch. So I'm like, Eric.
It happened.
It's not, I was like, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm saying she's moving in. I'm just saying she's riding with me because I don't want to ride by myself. So then he got mad because I called her in front of him, and I told her, I said, you know what, have you left your house yet? She said, no, I'm just standing at the bus stop. Mind you, it's 100 degrees outside. She's standing at the bus stop. So I said, never mind, just go ahead and go home because I don't want it to be an inconvenience and I don't want to make anybody else uncomfortable. And I looked at him while I was on the phone. I said, I don't want to make anybody else uncomfortable. So just go ahead and stay home. So she's like, are you serious? I just walked to the bus stop. I was like, it's not my fault. It's Eric's fault.
Are you a bit of a hothead?
Do you? Only when needed.
Now, was it needed in that circumstance,
yes.
Hot-headedness?
I'm a father and a provider. If you take everything that's in my household that's provided for my child and my girlfriend, and you take the liberties of eating it all, not saying thank you, not cleaning your dishes, not cleaning yourself. If you are...
You're still talking about her. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about the level of your response. There's there's a way to tell people, no, this is not cool for this reason, that doesn't have to do with you jumping up and down, screaming, hooping, and hollering and yelling.
It doesn't pass through. When I'm calm and rational, that doesn't pass through. I have to be the Tasmanian devil. I have to act up. You have to feel this. You have to feel it.
So when you're feeling it, he yells.
Do you break things?
Nope. I throw things.
He throws things.
What do you throw?
A rubber ball for the dog. It'll bounce off the walls and the dog chases it.
What does he throw?
See? Yeah.
He's thrown the car keys when he's gotten upset. Like he did say, and it's not a rubber ball, so let's tell the truth.
What is a tennis ball?
It's a tennis ball, but
made
it's
of
not
rubber that bounces.
He throws tennis balls when he's upset. He throws like cups. I've seen him
Plastic
throw cups.
cup.
I've seen him throw dishes in the sink.
Never a dish, Tupperware.
It's still a dish. I mean, you put food in it, don't you? You can eat from it, can't you?
You throw things like a kid.
No,
is
I
what
throw
you're
things,
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
throw
you
things like a
be
kid.
honest with you. Yes,
that
I
is
do.
not a mature response to anything.
It
is.
What can you do? If you speak the peace and the message doesn't get there, sometimes it's like discipline or lessons.
Maybe you're not saying it in a manner that is helpful.
I speak English.
No. Oh, you know what, Mr. Warren?
I'm sorry, man.
You know what, Mr. Warren? See, you're annoying. You're annoying me, and you've done so quickly. And I understand how you speak to your audience in a manner that your audience understands. And if you can say, they don't understand it one way, you can say it another way. I can speak to a whole lot of different people, convince them a whole lot of different things, never raise my voice or throw anything, because it requires not only intellect, but an ability to understand where that other person is coming from. And I think all you do is think about where you're coming from, which is why you can't explain anything to anybody else.
Next is Eric's childish behavior driving Olympia away. Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real relationships in crisis. Divorce Court continues.
So, Mr. Warren, I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell me what your primary concern is, which I believe you think that Ms. Morris is childish.
Oh, man.
She throws temper tantrums when she's mad. She will put on her headphones and tune you out like a little kid.
Oh,
Tell me about what she does.
That's what it is. We could have an argument about changing the diaper or whatever, and then that argument subsides, and it's like, what do you
have to argue about a diaper?
I'm not changing it.
Why not?
I'm not changing it.
Why not?
I do everything else.
What do you mean? You do?
I cook, I clean, I shop, I do everything in the domestic capacity but change boo-boo diapers.
Your Honor.
Is that true?
He cooks.
Answer the question.
Only because I did not know how to cook. Before I met him, he taught me how to cook. So yes, he does cook. The shopping, we grocery shop together as a family. When it comes to the diapers, I could be laying in the bed, watching TV. They could be in the living room together, him and our daughter, and say, for instance, she boo-boos on herself. He'll tell her, go tell mommy, change your diaper. But mind you, he's in the living room. There could be diapers in there, wipes and the whole 9 yards, but he'll have her come to me and say, go tell mommy, change your diaper. And then when I ask him about it, like, well, why couldn't you just change the diaper? What are you talking about? I didn't know she boo-booed. Like, Eric, I just heard you whisper and tell her to come to me, and now you're saying that you don't even know she boo-booed.
Okay, now, Mr. Warren, I'm trying to help you out here. So I'm going to try to refocus this a little bit better so we can help you out here. Tell me about how she puts on her earphones and ignores you.
We have the diaper situation. We have an argument. She'd be mad, and it come to the point like, babe, what you want to have for dinner? I don't know. Give me an idea. The headphones are on. She listens to her eclectic collection of music, but it's just like, I'm so mad at you, I'm gonna put these headphones on. I want you to talk to me, but I'm gonna ignore you. So it's this mental game. It's so childish because she does want me to approach her, but when I talk to her about something, she's mad, so she's just in these headphones, and it's just like, I don't exist.
Well, let me ask you something, Ms. Morris. If he does approach you in a rational fashion and the earphones go on, do you think that might inspire a bit of, not appropriate, doesn't justify it, but inspire a bit of Tupperware tossing on his part?
The Tupperware tossing happens before the headphones come on. So it's like he'll have his little attitudes, and then I see, like, you know, just like, okay, you're getting on my nerves, so I'm gonna go put on my headphones. And I only do it because it's a coping skill. I mean, music, people like to listen to music to calm them down. I don't, you know, try to yell when I get upset. So I'll put on some headphones, listen to some music, and I'll calm down. And when he feels as though he's stirred up the pot enough, then he'll come in there and, babe, what do you want for dinner? Babe, what are you doing? Babe, can I talk to you?
Do you work outside the home? Do you make money?
I just recently got a job.
Do you work outside the home?
Yes.
Okay. And you've been the primary breadwinner for...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let me ask you this. You say, Ms. Morris, that he wants to buy the newest and nicest things for himself without regard to the economic situation in the home. Why don't you tell me about that concern?
He's childish with money. He's like a 10-year-old that you send to Toys R Us and they're just gonna buy everything. They don't understand budgeting. That's Eric. I call him a child when it comes to money. It's like he feels as though his clothes aren't nice enough and that he has to constantly have new clothes, new shoes, and new hats. There's been plenty of times where I'll go in the room and we're getting ready to go to a barbecue. And I'm like, babe, you haven't worn this outfit. And I'll pull it out the back of the closet. I'll find a pair of shorts, a pair of shoes that have dust on them because he hasn't worn them. Brand new shoes, but they're in the back of the closet. They're collecting dust and cobwebs and everything. And he'll sit up and he'll look at me and he goes, wow, I never knew I had that outfit. I'm like, you're right, you never knew because you never wear it. So.
Well, let me ask you this. Does he spend money he doesn't have, or is this all disposable income?
No, he'll spend money that, you know, say we don't have, pretty much. It's like he'll come to, and he knows this because he'll come to me and say, I need you to hold the money because I'm gonna spend it. So it's not like, you know, he just feels as though he knows.
Okay. Mr. Warren, your response to that allegation that, you know, you are economically unwise.
True.
Okay.
See, he knows.
That's wonderful that he knows that. That's wonderful. And do you let her hold money to keep you from spending it?
Yes.
You know?
If it touches me from, in the past, yes. If the money touches me, I gotta give it up.
Right.
It's like a drug.
There's nothing wrong with having a fault if you know what the fault is and you're doing something to deal with it. And he knows what the fault is and he's giving you the money, so you can't get mad about it. It's like, oh, it's so annoying, but at least he gives you the money.
When Divorce Court continues, when Olympia brought home new clothes, what secret source of money was she forced to reveal?
Do you think it's reasonable for Olympia to worry that Eric will leave her for a woman closer to his own age? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Now, Mr. Warren, we've been talking about you spending money, but I understand that one day Ms. Morris came home with an entirely new wardrobe.
Yes.
How'd that happen?
She would have to probably tell you that, but I want to tell you what I know.
What did you see?
What did I see? This is one of those days I think I was changing a diaper or something. I think I was digging through the baby's clothes.
You never change them.
Digging through the baby's clothes, looking for clothes. I dig and go a little deeper. I find $180. We have bank accounts. We usually keep cash in the house. Where does this money come from? You come home real late. I'm sleeping here and you're creeping through the door. You have this nice designer outfit on with the shoes and matching sandals and bag, and I'm like, where does this come from? I'm not a nosy guy. I don't pry into your phone. If you look for something, you're gonna find something. So I don't. But I was looking for some clothes. I found some money. I seen her coming in. She has new clothes. Where did you get it?
Mrs. Morris, did you spend an exorbitant amount of money refurbishing your wardrobe?
Where did the money come from?
Somebody's gift card. I have a friend who gets gift cards for, like,
male or female?
Mr. Warren, please,
I
can handle it. Trust me.
To the judge. I have a friend who gets gift cards for, like, you know, all the fashionable stores, you know. So I was offered some gift cards to go shopping because I needed a new wardrobe. But the closet is full of his clothes. There is nothing in our closet besides my coat.
So what you're saying is a friend of yours gave you her gift cards?
Yes.
Or is it his gift cards?
It was a friend of mine who had the gift cards for his daughter, but he wasn't going to use them because his daughter doesn't shop at that store. She said it's too prissy. So he had asked me, because he knows that my fashion, he was like, would you be interested in these gift cards, you know, for
Do you have any concerns about this particular individual or no? I mean, really, on the real.
I use a term called perving, when it's just like they try to, it's a slick way of getting at, you know, it's a subtlety of like, I'm just your friend, but you know, I'm giving gifts, I'm giving material. No one gives without expecting.
I gotta say this. I think my husband would be a little honked off if I was taking money or gift cards from a dude. I gotta say that it's disrespectful to him.
Yes.
And you know, I've given gift cards to girlfriends.
Yes.
Would it be disrespectful if I had this conversation with him before I went to go shopping? Like if I came to him and I mentioned that I received the gift cards from the friend.
Talk about him and ask how he felt about it. If he's all, you know, hey, I don't like it, then don't do it.
And he didn't say that. When I asked him how did he, you know, would it bother him, and he was just like, well, you need new clothes. And I said, exactly, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I need new clothes. I'm always, you know.
I'm a man.
So you co-signed on it? You said she could go do it?
I'm a man. I'm not going to hate on the
co-signed on it, Your
situation.
Honor.
At the time, I didn't have money to provide for that. I felt less than a man. I'm not going to deny her a certain right, but I was hoping just through a relationship that she'd be like, no.
No, man, it's cool.
Yeah, like I say, I'm a jerk in my ways, but when it comes to the fairness of, you know, certain things, I'm just going to let it play
But
itself
see, I
out.
don't operate that way. It's like, if you're not okay with something, say you're not okay with it. Don't say, yeah, that's cool, and then when I do it, you turn around and you're just like, oh, well, you did this and you did that. Like, don't do that. If you're not okay with it from the beginning, you should say, that is not okay, I don't like it, I don't want you to do it. I'm not going to argue.
Your happiness means a lot
No,
to me.
but you know what? She's not going to be happy if you say okay and then it's really not okay and then you're mad afterwards. And I know that
I don't
because
think it was so much
Mr. Warren, hang on. I used to do it to my husband, and it wasn't fair to him. I'd say okay about something, okay, and then one day I'm coming in there like with a Tommy gun worth of words, mad at him because he had the nerve to take me at my word. You see what I'm saying?
So fair.
Because I think you're a decent dude. I think you
right.
can be a little silly sometimes, but we
Very.
all can.
Life is silly.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Mr. Warren,
Yes.
Ms. Morris, when I read your paperwork, I was ready to give away money, get somebody a bus ticket. I was gonna get a U-Haul, back it up to the house, but I was wrong. You are very mature for 20. I can't believe it.
Thank you.
I don't believe you're 20. I mean, you look 20, but you don't think like a 20-year-old. You're extraordinarily mature, and you saw it correctly. You saw a grown woman. You saw a good-looking woman. And I think you saw him correctly. I think you saw a good dude. I think you saw a guy that you knew would take care of you, that would be kind to you, that would be respectful to you. I think you saw a guy that was a little immature for his age, which made him perfect for you. Because you know what I mean?
That's it.
He's showing up as a 28-year-old, but that's, you know, it's okay for, you're both 28 in mental
See, that's
years.
what I always
He just
said.
happens to be 43 and you happen to be 20. And so you both showed up 28. You got a little girl.
Yeah.
She needs that daddy in the house.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's doing anything to outrage. You need to. She's a woman you can talk to. And if you tell her something, she'll understand it. And she'll be reasonable. You be reasonable. And change a poopy diaper or two. It won't hurt you.
Cook. Help. How many poopies a week?
Are you helping? Are you cleaning?
He taught me how to cook, so I've been cooking.
And continue
And he
to do
doesn't eat
that.
the food that I cook.
Huh?
He doesn't eat the food
We're
that I
still
cook.
in the beginning
Well,
stages.
is it any good?
Beginning
It is.
stages.
No,
Beginning
all
stages.
he likes to cook is pork chops, rice, and corn.
Well, listen, you two got small problems that I told you how to resolve. I think you're good people. I think you should stay together. Take care of that baby. And I'm going home. This matter is adjourned.
Olympia and Eric appreciate the judge's ruling and are working hard to follow her instructions. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.